How you doing, everybody? This is Rick and Welvis again, back at you with another new podcast. This week we're going to talk about, well, you answer, Elvis. What are we going to talk about this week?
We're just going to go over some topics. Hi, everybody. This is Elvis again, by the way, on a second week installment. We're going to talk about, we're going to just talk about the stuff we've bought.
Stuff and cool things.
Just the stuff we've bought with our money and like the cool things that we want to buy. Now, like the fruits and joys of having jobs.
The fruits of our labor.
Yes, the fruits of our labor. And video games, we're going to talk about some video game stuff, some Skyrim, some Overwatch stuff.
So watch out for that.
Watch out for that. Some cool things that could happen and that have happened over the years. So, like...
Going to talk about some cool vacation stuff?
Yeah, vacation stuff. Like, vacations we plan on to have, the vacations that have fallen through, all the big plans and cool things, like a little bit of an analysis over Washington, D.C. trip.
Yep. And maybe the cruise.
And maybe a little bit about the cruise, too. And just about the channel in general, just an analysis a little bit.
Maybe talk about some...
Dogs and pets.
Yep. Dogs and pets.
Yeah. And then just our different states, our different areas. Because we all have, like, not just me and Eric. Chris is in New Mexico. Socorro, New Mexico. A place that's such a small town that it doesn't even have a movie theater or a bowling alley. Trey's in UC Merced. You know where Merced is.
Yep.
It's like north of Bakersfield.
Yep.
Daniel's in Ridgecrest, California. I lived in Missouri for a while.
What?
Yeah. But anyway, man, let's start out with some cool stuff. What's the cool stuff you bought, man?
Cool stuff? Well, most recently I bought some camping stuff, some backpacking adventure stuff. Bought a new backpack. It's pretty awesome. Better than my last one, that red one. You remember that?
Yeah.
That one was terrible, you remember?
It wasn't too bad, I guess.
And our crappy little tent.
That tent. Can we go over that? Do a little rerun through of that shit little adventure there?
So our adventure, our first time backpacking and camping overnight. Now, it was pretty all right, I guess.
It was fun. It was quite an adventure. That's for sure.
Quite an adventure, man. But a few minor things that went wrong during that adventure went down, and it made the whole trip kind of different in an aspect.
How me and Eric spent about 2 weeks preparing for this trip, buying stuff, getting gear together,
and we forgot a few key things.
No, we didn't forget things. Well, I guess we did forget a flashlight.
How do you forget a flashlight? Man? That's terrible.
I even packed one, but then I forgot to put it in my bag.
That's terrible.
But Eric had this little freaking tent. It was supposed to be a 2-person tent, and I saw
it was from my.
I saw the little.
It was
package.
from my Cub Scout days.
You were like, oh yeah, in Cub Scout this thing was huge. This is a big tent. I looked at the little box. It was literally that big.
That was bigger than that.
Okay, it was small as hell, man. I gotta say, it was a small little tent bag.
If you can imagine like 3 loaves of bread pushed together.
I'm like, Eric, that thing's kind of small. Why don't we open it up and see how big it is first, so we don't... And he's like, no! Nah. He does the thing he always does. Nah. It's big enough, trust me. It was not, dude.
We're good.
That was gay. And we brought Jaws, so it was 2 fully grown adults. Basically adults.
And Jaws.
Which
is... Have we introduced Jaws yet? Well, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that, yeah. But Jaws, thank God Jaws was there. Because, first of all, he separated us. Stopped the gayness. and plus, he kept us warm. He kept the heat circulating.
Number two thing we forgot. Dose. Fire stuff.
Well, we weren't able to carry.
We gathered twigs.
Our backpacks were so full. They were heavy backpacks, and we couldn't carry firewood either.
And half that stuff we didn't even use.
We didn't need some of the shit we brought, and we didn't bring some shit we did need.
But the MREs were a good idea.
The MREs were a good idea, even though they tasted like shit and we had nothing to cook them.
Yeah. If we brought one of those cookers, the MRE cookers, it would have been all right.
Instead, we made a little fire out of twigs, wet twigs, because it rained the day before.
Bush twigs that literally stayed lit for 2 seconds and then they burned out.
And I think I put my MRE in the fire, just set it in the fire for a little bit, and then the fire went out and it was just the bag was hot, but the actual contents of the bag was still cold.
Yep.
It's dumb. Do not put an MRE. It's plastic. How could you put that in a fire? What was I thinking?
I think you had some boiling water to it or something.
No.
I don't even know how to cook them.
Oh yeah. If you boil it, but we didn't do that.
Yeah. So yeah.
And we're back, guys. So little technical difficulties there. We're back now. We're good.
We're good.
But yeah. Anyway, so that was that little tangent. That was kind of going into a later topic, but still cool stuff. Anyway, continue with your camping stuff you bought.
Camping stuff. I bought a cool camping stool. It's pretty awesome. You've known I had this knife, just this awesome Smith & Wesson one. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I bought it.
Pretty big though.
Too. Yeah, it is big.
Better than my last one.
It's got a window breaker and a seatbelt cutter too. It's a good one.
Yep, it's a good one. Bought that at Big Five in Ridgecrest when I still was there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. But for my other stuff, I went to Bass Pro Shop.
Nice.
There's a big one in Connecticut. It's pretty awesome.
I want to go there, man.
They had a bunch of hunting and fishing and camping stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I bought a new backpack. It's like from High Sierra or something.
Yeah.
But it's awesome and it's bigger than my last one.
That's nice, man. That's pretty cool, dude.
That's basically the gist of that.
But you said the reason you were buying this stuff mostly is because you were actually joined a club. This
camping group of cool guys.
But doesn't that start in February or something?
Yeah, in February.
That'll be awesome, man.
Yep, I hope so. I'm
thinking about doing another little camping video thing like I did Summer Mojave Desert video, because that was a successful video. I was gonna do one of those in Missouri, but I never got a chance to do one. Well, I probably did have a chance, and I just never did because I was a nerd.
He just never took it.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb. But yeah, man, that'd be cool.
Well, no one likes to go camping by themselves.
It's not as fun. Actually, that was kind of a miserable night when I went by myself that night. Still a cool experience.
You're just by yourself and it sucks.
And I couldn't fall asleep because that was in a time when I was going to sleep every night at like 2 a.m. And it was already dark by 7 a.m. and I had nothing to pass the time. 7 p.m. Or like 8 p.m.
Nice. So, yeah. Tell us some stuff that you bought, Elvis.
Well, first of all, this hat, cool guy hat, I continued on the tradition. I'm sure you guys have seen in videos all my Hurley hats. I've got 2 of them, grand total. Continued on the tradition with this new hat. Told you last time about my Xbox One S. Oh, you know what? I need to tell a story about this that recently happened, by the way. So
it involved Daniel.
It involves dumb old Daniel. So so Chris and Trey, bros, known him for about 13 years, since Trey since preschool and Chris and Daniel since kindergarten. We all went to elementary together. So they're back from college.
So good friends.
Yeah, good friends, great friends. And so we were gonna have a classic sleepover at Daniel's. We were gonna all spend the night, so we did. And Daniel, of course, has to pull a lame Magoo, and he couldn't even stay up the night like we did. He had to go to bed because he had work the next day.
Sad.
So he went to bed at
I
about.
stayed up late before, and I had to work the next day. It's not that terrible.
Yeah, but Daniel's too lame for that. Anyway, so me and Trey and Chris had a great time playing some MC Minecraft that night.
Nice.
But I brought my Xbox One so I could let Daniel try Overwatch because he's too lame to ever try it. And he never had the game. And this weird thing.
And he has an Xbox One.
He's lame as hell. But anyway, I plugged it in. I set it on top of his Xbox and plugged it in, the HDMI cable and the power cord. And then Trey was going to plug in his computer after we were done to play some Project M, Super Smash Brothers, Project M. You know what that is, right?
Yep.
Anyway, we were going to play that, and it was pretty fun. So I had to unplug my Xbox. And after I unplugged it from the HDMI and power cord, set it down, and I went back to look for the power cable, and for the life of me, couldn't find it. What? I checked all the outlets, and I couldn't find it for some reason. And
what?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I literally it was just there. And so I grabbed this cable, and I was like, oh, this looks like it. It wasn't it. I took it home the next day, and it didn't fit in the little hole. It looked quite similar, and it didn't fit my Xbox for some reason. I was
You
like,
should have
what?
stole Daniel's.
Yeah, but he has an Xbox One, and it has a different cord.
Oh, they have different cords.
Yes, unfortunately. I would have. But I
Now
couldn't.
you're waiting for a new one.
Anyway, then Daniel kept making it such an inconvenience that I couldn't look for my cord at his house. What kind of bad friend doesn't even let his other friend look for something at his house? What kind of piece of shit friend does that? What? So anyway, he finally looked for it, and then he couldn't find it, and then I looked for it, and I couldn't find it. So I had to buy a new one.
He finally let you in.
Yes, so he finally let me in for 5 minutes. And I couldn't find it. So I kind of start getting mad because this happened many years ago in freshman year. I left this jacket. It was my favorite jacket at his house. And I kept telling Daniel, I was like, Daniel, I left it on the couch. Can you give me my jacket, please? Of course, that flakeazoid jerk never gave it to me. He's like, I don't know where it is. What? How do you know where it is? It was on the couch. What? And he wouldn't give it to me for like a month. And then he was like, and I kept reminding him and pestering him about it. And so he finally brought a jacket. And at lunch, we went to his sister's car, because we were freshmen, to get it out of his trunk. And this jacket, same color, same pattern. I pull it out, and I'm like, Daniel, what kind of fucking shit is this? The reason I said that, because it wasn't mine. It was the same colors and the same pattern, but different materials and a different size. What the hell? So anyway, he didn't have my jacket apparently, unless this is some sort of sick prank like I thought it was. And this sounded awfully similar to that situation, the thing with the Xbox. So I got mad about that. And long story short, I had to buy a new cable. And then turns out I accidentally put in the wrong number for my card. So the thing got canceled and I didn't know about it. And so I waited till the 16th of January. And I was like, oh, it should be here. And then I checked on Amazon. And it said the thing was canceled. And now I have to wait another like 2 weeks.
Well, that sucks.
Super gay. And then
You borrow mine.
What?
You borrow mine.
You have an Xbox One.
I know. Just kidding.
Yeah, mail it to me. Thanks. Just kidding. No. But that's that. What else did I buy? Obviously, I bought some cameras. You guys saw those on the vlog. And some stuff like that. You know, just cool guy stuff and some clothes. Fleece line jeans.
Close.
Clothes,
All
yeah.
right, fair enough.
So that's my life. And I got an iPhone 5S. No, I mean not a 5S, an SE.
And I have the big guy iPhone 6S.
Nice. So, Eric, continue on with video games, man.
Video games?
Yeah.
So, video games that we've gotten into recently or just have always been into?
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Ever since 11/11/11.
Ever since 11/11, man.
I got the new hardcover Skyrim book.
It's a hardcover, huh?
Yep, it's a hardcover
That's awesome, man.
instead of the gay little paperback book.
Can I
It's
see?
an actual awesome,
God,
awesome
dude,
one.
that's sick. Did he get that? Did he actually buy it?
Yeah, it was at eBay, not eBay. What do you call that place? GameStop.
GameStop? Dude,
Yeah.
that's sick, man.
Yep. That's awesome, and it has a hardcover and everything.
That's super nice.
Really recommend it.
Yeah, I've got the paperback cover from actual, like, from like 11/11/11.
And I got this map, the Skyrim map, and it's a new one, and it has every location marked.
Wait, even from the DLCs?
Yeah, the DLCs are on the back.
Well, that's awesome, man. That's super awesome, actually.
Recommend it for any Skyrim nerd like me.
That's super awesome, dude. And I see you've got your Skyrim map hung up back there. Or is that the Oblivion? Oh, yeah, that is.
No, that's the Skyrim one.
Cool, dude.
Behind my head.
Fair enough, man. So tell us what
This
your...
is the map of the USA right here.
The US of A, nice. Dude, tell us what's your favorite quest in Skyrim, your favorite quest line or whatever.
Favorite quest?
Yeah.
I don't really know. All I know is I don't like the main quest.
Favorite quest
Kinda
line.
Favorite quest line? Probably the Thieves Guild quest line. That one's kind of awesome.
That's probably mine too. That's a good one, man. That's a really good one.
It's an old classic.
That is a classic. That is for sure a classic. I got Dishonored too. That's one thing.
Was that game fun?
I loved it because you guys. I don't know if you know this, but I loved Dishonored 1 so much that I pissed everyone off about it because I loved it so much. It was my favorite game. I played it all the time, and I told everyone it was the best game ever made, which it probably wasn't, but I still loved the hell out of the game. And I got the second one, and it was just as awesome, if not better.
Well, that's cool,
Super
man.
good, dude. It was super, super good. I loved it. And then there's Overwatch, which me and Eric have been talking about a lot.
Overwatch, our new favorite game.
Probably not.
Well, one of our new favorite.
One
games.
of ours. Favorite multiplayer. Online multiplayer.
Yep.
Who's your favorite
Probably
character?
even. I don't know. I have a few. I like Tracer.
Tracer?
Tracer's pretty awesome. And Genji. I like Genji.
Genji, nice. Yeah.
And Roadhog.
That's awesome, dude.
Good old faithful.
Good old Faisal. And for me, huh? My favorites are probably right now is Sombra.
Sombra.
I like Sombra a lot. I also really like Zenyatta.
I suck at Zenyatta.
I love Farah.
She's pretty easy to use.
I like McCree, but he's hard to use. I love McCree, man. I love McCreamster, but I suck at him, and I'm trying to get better at him. I kind of like Genji and some other ones that, like, they're not really on the same plane, but I still really like them, like Junkrat and Genji. They're like a second plane. Not in my top favorites, but I really like them still.
I thought you really liked Junkrat once.
Yeah, when I first ever played the game, he was my favorite character, but then after I actually bought the game for myself, they probably nerfed him once or twice or something, and I just don't like him as much anymore and stuff.
Fair enough.
But Farah is super awesome. She's probably my best character.
And I'm trying to get good at a new character now. I don't think you've used him at all.
Who?
Lucio.
Oh god, no! I never use Lucio. I even use Mercy.
Mercy? You've never used Mercy?
No, I love Mercy.
She's awesome.
She's a great healer.
Yeah, she's the best healer. But Lucio, he's hard to do. He's hard to get good at, but he's okay. He's alright.
Yeah, I tried him once and he was just...
I like that he has like roller skates and you can like fly around the field so fast.
That is pretty cool. You can make your teammates go fast.
Yeah. It's good when you have Roadhog on your team. Because he's slow as hell.
Yeah. He's slow as hell and he's super powerful.
Yep. So let's talk about our least favorite character, the one that we hate. So you want to give that away, Elvis?
Soldier 76.
The easy way out, the worst character in the
Oh
game.
god, no, he's not the worst character. I
I hate him.
I mean, he's so easy to play. He's so freaking easy. God, he's
It's like every other shooter ever. That's what it is. And it's terrible.
that guy's.
And Winston.
Actually, I like Winston better than Hero 76 because he takes skill.
If you're gonna get good at him and actually kill people, yeah, he takes skill.
I got a 10-player kill streak with him once.
Well, I like his ultimate
His ultimate's
when he gets
awesome.
angry.
His ultimate's
And
actually awesome.
he starts killing people.
Don't you love Tracer? Wasn't she your favorite character for a while?
She probably still is.
She's
She's
pretty
awesome.
cool, man. She's just one of your old faithfuls.
Old faithful.
Yeah, that's
I
kind
don't
of how I am with Farah. I haven't really been playing her as much, but I'll still never forget that she's one of my old faithfuls.
Yep. I'm starting to like Junkrat a little bit.
He's pretty fun. He's pretty cool. I like him a lot too.
And once or twice I'll play as Reinhardt, but he's a
Oh god.
you just don't really kill people with him.
I'm actually bad at all the tank heroes. I'm not really good at any. Well, I mean, to be fair, I haven't really played very much Roadhog. I bet if I did play Roadhog, I'd probably be pretty good at him.
Yeah. He takes some skill to use though, because you have to aim that claw hook thing.
Yeah, yeah. But when people get good at him,
Oh God.
fighting a good Roadhog is the most frustrating thing.
Jeez. All right, man. Well, that's video games. What are we gonna talk about next, man?
Dogs and pets, man. Tell them about your dog, dude.
So I have a dog in Connecticut. Her name is Macy. She's pretty amazing. Cute, fluffy.
Cute little fluffy dog, Macy.
Yep.
Yeah, and then there's obviously the big, awesome, cool guy Jaws.
Jaws. Tell him about Jaws. How he is amazing.
Well, he's basically my main man. Imagine your main man, and then imagine him turning into a dog. That's what Jaws is. And Jaws, like, I let him sleep on my bed because he likes to sleep cozy. So when I'm
Is he
not
on your bed now?
No, not right now. But when I'm not sleeping on my bed and I'm doing homework or something, I let him sleep on my bed. And I just stare over and gaze at him for a little bit admiringly. I'm like, damn, he's magnificent. Because isn't he magnificent? And then there's Spicy. The dog
He's your
everyone
second
hates.
favorite dog.
No, he's not. Spicy's kind of a jerk to me. He bites everyone. He bites me. And then there's little Pelu. Pelu's kind of like Macy. She's just a little cute little dog, little toy dog.
Oh, toy dog.
She's super cute. And then there's Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Good old Shepherd. Shepherd is this German Shepherd. He's this cool guy, German Shepherd. Does his thing. He's a cool guy. That about sums up the dogs category. I've been taking Jaws on hikes with bros and stuff. Whenever I do go on hikes.
Nice.
Eric, tell us about this. We didn't really talk about doing this subject, but tell us about your saxophone life lately.
Sadly, I don't really have a saxophone life lately.
What do you mean?
I don't really play my saxophone very often. It's kind of sad. I don't like it, but
You hate yourself for it?
I hate myself for it.
Dude. That's how I get, man. When I start becoming uncommitted and not following my own goals and stuff, I hate myself for it. God, like when I
wish I could.
When
I just don't know why I don't.
When I haven't been doing my vlogs and stuff, I've been hating myself for it. And when I haven't been practicing enough, hate myself for it. God, man, we just gotta change.
It's terrible, man.
The only way is to just do it. Is to just do it, man. We already have the tools. We already know what is required to make a better of ourselves and do what we want to do. But we just gotta.
We just don't.
We just don't. So the only way, in fact, like, it's a shitty, horrible day in RC right now. It's been raining like crazy, dude. I think the drought's gonna end. I think the drought's dead. It's soaked out there. And I'm thinking about doing a vlog anyway. Just a solo vlog, walking out in the desert, in the mud.
In the rain.
In the rain. I'm gonna go show them, like, the soaked desert and show them what it looks like.
Fair enough, man. You should do that.
I think I will, man. You know, that's a good life lesson. It's just, I guess you could say, is like,
If you want to do it, just do it.
that's the only thing. That's all there is to it. Like, there's no big
If you want
elaborate
to,
thing.
If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
There's, there's no big elaborate thing to it. It's like, we try to make these fake ass excuses for ourselves. That's all they are. They're fake ass excuses.
It's like, no, it's just because you don't want to do it. That's the only reason.
Like, when I'm like, don't want to go to the gym, and I come up with these little fake ass excuses in my own head.
And it's just to yourself, just to lie to yourself, and I don't understand.
Dude, humans lie to themselves more than they lie to anyone else. Like, just yesterday, I caught myself doing it, and I was feeling depressed about how I'm constantly being uncommitted lately to the vlogs and to the music and stuff. Although at least I've been having these platforms like BBX and Community Band. You don't even have that, really.
No, not really.
But
not really in any club or anything.
Yeah, but so I had to go to Community Band, and it was because I get out of class at 4, so I ate a little bit, and then I was just sitting in the parking lot to in shape, thinking, like, because it was already like 5:10, and I was like, oh, well, I gotta leave at like 5:40 to go to band, so what's even the point? And it's not my fault I'm not going, because I ran out of time, and dude, and then I thought to myself, I was like, all this shit is bullshit, dude. And I did go in. I ended up going in and working out for 35 minutes. Because that's nice. The thing, man. It's like that saxophone in DC told us. He didn't say this exactly, but consistency is better than, like, long durations. Like, if you played your saxophone every day for 1 minute.
No, more like 5 minutes. I think he said 5 minutes.
Yeah, he did say 5 minutes, but what I'm trying to say is, like, 1 minute a day is better than
10 minutes every week.
10 minutes a week. I mean, even though it's less time overall, it's still better because you're keeping your mind healthy, and you're keeping your conscience healthy. You're making it part of your routine, and then once it's part of your routine, it doesn't make it harder to expand the horizon. So you start with a really low goal. Play your saxophone 5 minutes a day. Then go to the gym another 5 minutes after that. Then make a short 5-minute video. And then it becomes, after a while of that, it turns into 10 minutes a day for all those things. And then 20 minutes a day for all those things. And then it becomes easy.
And then it's just your routine. That's what you do every day.
Then it's your routine. And then you're going to fall out of it every once in a while because of bad circumstances. And you're going to need to remind yourself again.
Get back into it.
That's all there is to it, man. Like,
did we just solve life?
I think, like, I don't know, a little bit. When I was in Missouri, that's kind of what I was doing. I was just trying to consistently, like, before I got a job in Missouri, I had a journal that on my computer, and I would write down everything I'd do every day. And I would set, like, a mental goal. And then so when I would write in the journal, I'd say, I ran 6 miles today, played my saxophones 30 minutes, recorded a vlog, and then just the other stuff, the other details, so that I could look back and, like, if I had, for some reason, writing it down was just a good mental thing for me. But then I fell out of it a little bit when I got a job, and because I started getting depressed, and there was parts in Missouri where I got depressed for some reasons that we're not going to discuss right now.
Not on the podcast?
It's just, we don't have that much time left, and it's not worth discussing.
Fair enough.
But yeah, man. Overall, this has been a good vlog, dude.
Yeah, man.
Not a vlog, but good.
Good podcast.
Good
Video pod.
Good video pod, man. I'm glad the people got
Anyway.
to see Eric Lumpke again.
Yep. If you haven't seen me, through my other social media outlets,
Well, yeah.
because I'm a sad human being.
Well, I rarely ever see you on Facebook. Like,
Because I don't post anything, like, ever.
yeah. Like, I post a bunch of random shit that's so dumb. But, well, some of it's cool stuff, like when me and Jay went on our sax hike.
Yeah, that's cool stuff.
That was cool.
I try to limit myself to only do that, but nothing has been that cool for me to post anything.
Yeah. I mean, you know how it is.
I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, there is, but I won't admit that to myself.
Yeah, you know how it is, man. But that's just that's just the name of the game.
The way of the Force.
That's the way of the Force. Did you see Rogue One, by the way?
I am the Force, and the Force is with me.
Yeah.
Yep, I saw it.
It was a good one,
I
right?
saw it the opening weekend.
Yeah, I watched it in Cinemax.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, our last topic is vacations.
Vacations.
Vacays. Gone cray
Vacays.
cray.
What is the plan for this thing, dude? About me coming to Connecticut?
Well,
Tell me what is going to happen. What's going to happen there?
we were basically talking about it. Like, after I come and visit Ridgecrest for the week that I'm here,
That'll be in March.
a week
Right, that'll be
in
in
March, just to visit the old RC. In the summer, like in June or something, June Cool Guy month, Elvis is going to come to Connecticut and just visit, see how cool it is, see what everyone is talking about.
Yeah.
Kind of just hop on the bandwagon.
Hop on the bandwagon and we'll do some cool stuff. Do some vlogs together. Play our saxophones together.
Yep, finally.
It'll be awesome, man.
Show Elvis what's awesome around here.
Yeah.
And then we might start getting back into the new era of vlogging.
New era of vlogging, and we'll get into hiking again, because me and Eric had a short hiking phase on our senior year, the best year of our
Dude,
Ridgecrest
I want to
lives.
get into hiking again so bad.
Senior year was the best year of our Ridgecrest lives.
Yeah, because we actually did stuff. Not
That's
just sit around and play video games all the
That's
time.
what made it great, dude. The thing that's cool about life is remembering back at the cool things, not just,
Yeah.
2014. I don't even remember that year because I didn't fucking do shit.
Because it was sad.
2016, I look back at 2016 and I'm like, that was a
That was
badass
victory.
year.
That was a victory. Most people throw dirt on 2016.
Yeah.
I like 2016.
2016 was one of my best years of my life.
Yep.
And there's proof to back it up because we made
And
vlogs.
it's not even just us graduating that made it awesome.
It was everything. The friends, the adventures.
Yep. All those cool guy times that we did stuff.
Cool guy times, cool stuff, and cool guy times, yeah.
Well, anyway, to keep this vlog from getting too long, we're going to end on that good note.
It was a good note, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode of, what are we going to call this officially, man?
Rick and Welvis cross-country podcast. Cross-country
All right.
podcast.
Rick and Welvis Cross Country Podcast.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. All right, man.
All right, dude. Well, hope everyone enjoyed that listened to this.
I hope so too, man. All right.
See you later, guys.
See ya.